It's going to be really weird having to, it's going to be really weird having to look at all these different screens at once, not having an ADA here.
Well, I mean...
Well, it's okay. You know, we'll make do. That's what we do, right? We're live on Periscope, just so you know.
All right.
We are probably live on YouTube,
okay.
And we're probably live on... We aren't live on Facebook yet, so give me a second. Sorry, guys. Hope everybody's doing well. Just trying to get everything situated here. Can you all hear me? Can you hear me? What's going on? Hey, Louis Lual's in there. Louis Lual. Bernice is having... Bernice is okay, guys. She's just having a little bit of asthma. Hey, Louis Lual's in there. Hey, I guess I gotta turn down my volume. You'd think by now I would know how to do this crap, huh? When you're trying to go on 5 different... Alright, we're live on Facebook.
Okay.
Can you hear us well? I guess it's working because I heard myself. Welcome, guys. So, we have a fill-in again.
Yeah.
She wasn't tired or anything like that. After our long weekend. Did you work today or did you take it easy?
Oh, I took it easy.
Lucky you.
I'm at the office all day tomorrow.
Sweet. So Bernice was having some breathing issues with a little bit of asthma. So we just decided that it would be best to hold off a week for her. Let her, take it easy. There's no reason to push it, right, with her. We got to make sure that she stays healthy and good. So that's what we're doing. And then I'm like, Chelsea, you want to go on tonight? And she's like, she never says no. So I don't think she's ever said no.
No.
She says, shit. All right, Dan.
Sounds about right.
Yeah. So, I know how you've been, but tell everybody else how you've been. It's been a while since you've been on Paranormal Warehouse, so...
Yeah.
Anything transpire lately?
Been good. We've been traveling for Within These Walls. This past weekend, we were in New Jersey for the Pure Unity Expo, which was phenomenal. Had a ton of fun. Been traveling for clients, doing a lot of stuff with the nonprofits, Kaylee's Kindness and Change a Mess, my holistic work. I'll be adding more community classes. Also, I'll be adding a retreat this summer.
Wonderful.
Here in Buffalo. It will be free. There will be a suggested donation, but it will be free, and all the proceeds that are made go to Change a Mess Wellness Foundation. So that'll be published. So subscribe to my page. You guys get updates on that. I mean, I'm blessed. I've been busy. My readings are now 4 months out for waiting list. I have no weekends left for the year.
Well, luckily tonight people can get a chance to have a little few seconds with you. That's great, huh? Are you guys excited? I'm excited.
I'm excited.
And then we have this weekend, guys. I mean, since I put up Within These Walls, we're going to have our part 2 from the Hinsdale House. Now, this episode is going to be a good one. I can guarantee it's going to be a good one because we're going on the outside of the house, and we're going to the hanging tree, and we're going up in the forest behind the house, out by the pond, and it's going to probably be, I'm going to probably say one of the best episodes that we've done.
Hands down. And I'm excited to be in the chat room. So subscribe for this weekend, subscribe to Viddy Space, and hop on in there for the viewing party Saturday night.
Yes. We'll all be in there, guys, viewing with you, having a party. If you could all, please share. Share the feeds, guys. Share the broadcast. Invite all your followers. Hit that like button on Facebook and share it for us. Get as many likes as we can out there. We really appreciate our sponsor, Paranormal Warehouse. Letting us do this every week. This is great, allowing to stream on their page, getting to reach to people that we wouldn't normally get to reach. If you do want to try to book something with Chelsea, if we can't get a reading tonight, the webpage is psychicmediumchelseagill.com, and you could always go there and send a message and get hooked up. All right, so if you guys are ready, I'm ready. You can start asking some questions. Let us know where you're calling in from. Oh, I'm starting to sound like Bernice. Let us know where you're typing in from and your name, especially on Periscope, because they have a lot of weird code names in there. Well, look at, I just saw her at the expo in New Jersey.
Ooh.
Thanks for the shares and thanks for retweeting. Thanks for the super hearts and the hearts, guys. I really appreciate it. Really helps to keep us going. Let's see who that was. Who saw you? Christopher. Oh yeah, Chris. Nice, man. Yes.
We met a lot of people this weekend. It was a really good event.
It was a great event. The New Jersey Paraunity Expo was off the hook. If you guys, it's May 19th, 2019. Put that on your calendars and head to New Jersey because it's a great event.
Get the hotel now. They fill up.
Yeah. Yeah, they do.
Woodbridge fills up quickly.
Yes. Definitely go to the New Jersey Paraunity Expo next year and check it out, guys. All right, here's one. First question that popped up here. This is Heidi from Michigan. My friend passed away in January this year. Any messages from her to me?
First off, I'm really sorry to hear about your friend passing. Second thing, I am keep hearing about ringing in my right ear, so I want you to pay attention to a high-pitched ring that you got to plug your ear. Because I keep hearing that she's trying to come to you because you've been struggling with some personal stuff. They've been asking for help from whomever's listening, and she's one of them. She keeps saying, I want you to calm your mind and just listen to me. Doesn't mean you got to meditate, just more of trying to calm the mind to hear around you. But she's also telling me she's dropping dimes, not pennies. So start paying attention that you may look down, you're about to vacuum, and there's a dime there. And she sends a bouquet of flowers, which means that she loves and misses you and hears all the messages you have for her.
That's awesome. This one is from Lorena Perales from Anaheim, California. Do I have any messages for my friend I lost 2 years ago? His name is Brian Jefferson Sanchez.
How does she spell Brian?
Brian.
He keeps telling me is that he's very sorry for the sudden passing. I'm not sure if you were able to say goodbye. I'm not positive, but he keeps saying is that I heard your voice, even though you couldn't hear me, and I just want to let you know that I'm very thankful for you, and I'm not abandoning you. Even though I am gone, physically, spiritually, he is right there, and I would say your right-hand man. So no matter where you go, he's always standing beside you on your left-hand side holding your hand. Just continue moving forward and knowing that he loves and misses you very much.
All right, this one is from Robin from Oregon. How does my family's future look?
I do know the next 6 months, so May, June, July, August, October. October, November, I could tell the next couple of months are going to be very, I'm going to say rocky. But it's more of unexpectancy is coming into play. Nothing major, but it's more of a nuisance. So just pay attention. I cross your T's, dot your I's, and start saving money now because I know you're gonna need it. All right. But I'm gonna say towards Thanksgiving time and into December, you're not gonna have to worry so much. It's just getting through the next hiccups. But just remember, there's a light at the end of every tunnel. So just keep striving, moving forward.
All right, this one's from Penny Zentner from Iowa. She wants to know, will she find love again and have any more kids?
Penny, Penny.
Yeah.
I know you are going to find love again. I'm going to name it a companion just because you may not be married. I'm not sure about that, but I know you're going to find a companion. I do see at least one child on the horizon. I do see a pink blanket, so you'll know.
No plumbing, as Bernice would say.
But I do see a pink blanket on the horizon. But one thing I want you to know is focusing on you is first and foremost. Because right now you need to get some stuff together, personal and business, for the next couple of months to move forward. But there is somebody from your past that you've not dated yet coming in, and it's going to be your forever companion. Good luck.
Awesome. This one says, hi, Chelsea and Dan. Was praying for a message from my mother. It's been so long. Margaret West.
Oh.
Hey, Margaret.
She's so sweet. She's discussing with me that your sleep pattern has been awful, and she's part to blame. I do see that she's trying to come to you in your dreams, which in reality your soul's recognizing her, so you can't physically stay asleep. So what I want you to do is before you go to bed, talk to her like you normally do, but say, listen, Mom, you know, I want messages, but can you please help me get some well-rested sleep? And when I wake up, I want to know the messages clearly. Because I do see you have some emotional instabilities that's also causing you not to be able to sleep well. So your mom keeps telling you that she's coming to you to answer some of your questions, but your soul's just waking up. So when you go to bed, please do what I suggested, or else you're not going to get well-rested sleep and you're going to feel burnt out. But she keeps rubbing her heart, which means that I love you, and she's hearing everything that you're saying, so just keep doing what you're doing, and just talk to her at night to ask for a nice, well-rested sleep, but with the answers that you need.
Awesome. Amy Street, she said, Dan, where do I find out about those classes I was talking about last week? And what I was going to say is, if you go to my website, danielklaes.com, and click on the Patreon link there, there's a little P. You can click on that link, and then you can find out how to sign up for the classes. Just go to danielklaes.com, DANIELKLAES.com. Click on the Patreon link at the top of the page, and it'll show you how to sign up for the classes once a month. All right? And again, you'll also get two private readings as well, private gallery readings. So, all right. Oh, I was awesome on Girls vs. Ghost show. Thank you. Yeah, I had a lot of fun with that show last night, even though I was dead. It was great, though. Marilyn from Simi Valley, California was wondering if I will be helping people within the paranormal again.
What's her name? Marilyn?
Mm-hmm. Wait, let me just double check. No, I don't know.
I think you said Marilyn.
Okay, good. Thank you.
Helping people in the paranormal again. I do see that, but I also need you to be grounded. I feel you're so open with your crown chakra that your root chakra is not stable. You may think it is, but you can feel and hear so many things around you that it makes you feel kind of uneasy and anxiety ridden. So just pay attention to that. But I do see you inching your way in, tiptoeing it. Don't go head first. Don't go feet first. Slow and steady wins the race. But I do see you heading back into that direction. Just stay grounded, whether you use crystals, essential oils, a meditation prior to, sage, anything like that. Just make sure you're grounded.
Awesome. Again, guys, thanks everybody. There's a lot of new people tuning in. Just make sure you're hitting that share button for us on Facebook. Lots of love, lots of hearts. Again, on Periscope, guys, thanks for sharing it and inviting followers. We really appreciate it. This one is from Anthony Sicarella. He's from Lewiston, New York. And he says, good to see you, Chelsea. Do you see me getting my pistol permit reinstated? If so, and when?
You're so funny. You could have asked me that in a private message, silly Willy. I'm going to be honest. It's going to be a fight. I'm not going to sugarcoat it. If you do get it back, it's not going to be for a while. But guess what? You're determined, so don't give up. You've had a lot of hiccups the last couple of weeks. But guess what? You woke up this morning, you're breathing. Keep moving forward. Keep trying, proving yourself. It is going to take a bit. I do see you getting it back. It's just going to be a lot longer than what you feel it might be. So just keep staying strong and keep moving forward with it. I'm going to wish you the best of luck. And my prayers, as always.
Your prayers, as always. All right, this one is from Karen Schmidt. First, they said they want you to talk a little louder.
Okay.
My dogs died and my cat in a house fire. She wants to know if evil started it.
Oh my goodness, I'm so sorry to hear.
That's horrible.
My heart breaks. I do not believe evil started it. I do see there was a malfunction. I just don't know exactly what. I'm not an investigator to know. But something sparked. And I feel a wire or electrical of some sort did spark and it spread. But I do not feel evil had any attachment to the doing of the damage. But I'm going to keep you in my prayers. I am so sorry.
And the animals come through in spirit too, don't they?
Oh,
they're going to be
doubt.
with her.
Yeah, absolutely.
That's awesome. It's awesome to know that they're there in spirit. I often see my dog from a while ago.
I see mine too.
And
all the time.
I feel her jumping on the bed sometimes. All right, this is Ava from Tucson, Arizona. Do you see everything good going good that we move in 3 months for her and her daughter. So she's going to be moving in 3 months, and she wants to make sure that everything's going to go good.
AVA or EVA?
A.
Moving 3 months, making sure we're okay. I do feel this is a brand new move, and I like it. But it's funny because I keep hearing from your grandmother on your father's side saying it's a fresh new start, not just for you guys, but for yourself personally. Walking away from what no longer serves you was the best thing you could have ever done. And she wants you to keep shining your smile and your love for others because you're going to keep moving forward. But take this, slow and steady wins the race. Don't push things when you move 3 months from now. Go slowly.
Shout out to Smile Kyle.
Hi, Kyle.
I saw him over on Periscope. Also want to give a shout out to Rosa Mulberg and Tina Stanley Anderson. Thank you so much for the super hearts. I really appreciate that, guys. It definitely helps us keep going here. This says, "Hi, Dan and Chelsea. My aunt died last year from suicide. Does she have any messages for me?" That's horrible.
What's the first name?
Pulling it up right now. I just know, like, Maisie Danielle. And it's Danyel. Maisie Danielle.
She is in heaven because I'm able to see her. She does want me to let you know is that she never meant any harm with her passing. It wasn't the first time she attempted, but she really didn't think she was gonna go through with it. She is with a gentleman, a taller gentleman with a hat. It looks like either military or a suit. Very strong facial personality. Very protective. And she just wants you to know that she's happy and she's content where she is and never feel that she never made it. She hears you when you talk to her, especially in the car. Something about rocking out in your car with some music, and she laughs so hard about rolling the windows down. So she goes, I just want you to be happy and be a free spirit because that's what you deserve, and that she loves you very much.
Awesome. All right, this one is from Lisa Davis. She's from Maryland. She says, my dad just passed away on the 10th. Recent death, and she wants to know if he is okay with the choices that the family made for him.
What's her first name? Sorry.
Her name is Lisa.
Lisa. Absolutely, he is okay, and he's talking about someone's speech or chat about him, and he snickers. He's got this half smile, dirty smirk. And he says, I heard it, and he goes, I loved it. And he keeps sending me lilacs, so anytime you smell lilacs, the lavender, just letting you know that is him. But he's also flickering the lights, and I feel it's in the family room area of where we all kind of conjure. And he keeps saying is, I love you, and I never want you to forget that. And he's totally content with all decisions made. Because he keeps telling me is that we need to keep the family together. It's very important to him. So I feel bad, but we're going to put all the pressure on you to make sure the family stays together. But he hears you and just wants to let you know that you are his pride and joy and that he loves you and he'll be waiting for you when it's your turn.
Awesome. Very refreshing. Thank you. All right, this one is from Shayla Jones. She says, my sister passed away last year. Her name is Haley Abbott. That's Hailey. They're from Indiana. She was 14 years old when she died, and she was wondering if there's any messages for her.
Oh my God, I'm so sorry. Haley is standing next to a dog. I'm not sure who the dog belongs to, but she keeps having a smile on her face, and I keep hearing is that she's with a ton of family members, keeping herself busy. Because I feel I don't know if she's quick on her feet, but she's talking about her feet, and I can tell that she's running. So I'm not sure if she has something wrong with her feet here, or if she's just always very active when something happened to her. But she keeps saying, I just need my sister to know is that I'm okay where I'm at. I'm totally content. Her passing from our transition from here to the other side was very quick. There was no pain. It was kind of like she was asleep. Okay, so I want you to know that. And she keeps talking about the last words. Not sure what that means. Something about the last words. And she keeps hearing, I want you to pay attention to knocks on the wall that you might interpret as wind. But it's not. She's trying to get your attention. Because you procrastinate a lot, she said. And she's trying to get your attention to make sure you're up to speed on everything. But she does hear you. She's okay. And she's happy in heaven.
Awesome. Or where's the next one here? Dan and Chelsea. This is from Smile Kyle up in Canada.
Kyle?
He's got on a string of bad luck lately. And he wants to know if his luck's going to be getting any better with the future.
Luck of the Irish.
Yeah, definitely. Luck of the Irish, mate.
Don't worry. We all go through those spurts. I personally have been going through spurts like that I'm like, how in the heck am I above water today? But guess what? I give it to God. I raise up my faith and I say, listen, it's a new day. I'm ready to change people's lives. And you have a good heart, so just keep moving forward. It's on the horizon. Remember, after every storm, there comes a rainbow. And maybe a pot of gold if you're Irish and you're a good winner like that. But now just keep your chin above water and just keep smiling, keep pushing forward, because the luck will be in your favor for once. Very soon.
Sweet. And he doesn't need a horseshoe in his pocket.
No horseshoe up his ass.
Good.
Nope.
Good. All right. This is from Bella Daniel. She's from the United Kingdom. She says she has the deceased family, but they never come through. She knows she's protected, but can anybody come through to speak with her?
I do have a grandmother on dad's side, and I have a grandfather on mom's side, but the grandfather I can tell is a great-grandfather, someone that you did not have big fond memories with, all right? But they're stepping forward to say, listen to your intuition more, because they're trying to come to you to give you some advice and some guidance, and you're disregarding it, not realizing it's okay. But I want you to start listening to that gut. When something's not right, that means something's not right. Or I feel like maybe I shouldn't go there today. Don't go. All right? Listen to it. Your gut is never wrong. Is it hard sometimes? 100%. But I just want you to listen to it. Because your great-grandfather keeps saying this, we're keeping your backbone stapled for you to be able to say no and speak up. Because I feel like you're such a big giver that it's okay to replenish it for yourself. Because again, you can't fill up someone else's cup if yours is empty. All right?
True.
So fill up your own cup first. It's okay to be selfish in a good way. Remove the ego, but you could be selfish, and that's what we need you to do is focus on yourself to move forward. But they want you to know that they love you and they hear you, so just keep doing what you're doing.
All right, this one says, hi, Dan and Chelsea. I'm moving completely out on Friday. Does everything seem okay with the apartment? Mm-hmm. And from Niagara Falls, that's Sherry Liquors.
Oh, Sherry! Finally is what I keep hearing. Finally. You need change. You need a new beginning. Don't worry about finances. I see more money coming in. I see a gentleman so they're showing me a picture of a gentleman with glasses, and he keeps saying, just love yourself enough to keep moving forward. It's so funny because I see this, which means finally, I'm happy. Your loved ones are fully supporting you.
Like a 1950s,
yeah,
like little Miss Prissy.
Keep moving forward. They do love you, and just letting you know they keep reaching for the stars, and don't worry about finances.
Cool. Awesome. This one's from Rosa from Michigan. She says, do her spirit guides have any messages for her?
Our Rosa?
Our Rosa.
All right. Keep your chin up. This is the only beginning. This is the beginning. But it's the beginning of the end. I feel the end of a chapter is very near. Don't worry about finances. I keep hearing there's a lot of things going to change. But don't worry.
Yeah. Big deal.
But also, we need to get you out of your own head. Because of the fact, one, we're women, let's be honest. Dan always nails me all the time. We're like Chelsea. We overthink, we overanalyze. It's in our DNA. But I don't want you to do it when you worry yourself silly. Because you have two options. When you do that, you can get the nervous shits or the nervous barfs. We don't want either. We don't want your stomach being upset by your emotions. Because if you think about it, every autoimmune disease stems from our gut. So whatever we feed it, emotionally, mentally, and physically, will affect our entire body. We need to get your emotional situation under control and steady. Because if we don't, you're going to fall off the wagon. So we need to regroup with just letting you know you're right where you need to be. But we need you to smile more, love yourself more, and just move through emotions. Watch who you trust in your inner circle. That's also what I'm hearing. So just keep moving forward, but watch who you trust in your inner circle. Right. If you need help holistically, let me know. I'll take care of you.
All right. This one is from Melissa Pollock from Blaisdell, New York.
She was begging for happy you touched on her.
Oh, okay.
I didn't want to pull favors.
I don't know. I didn't move, but yeah. Hi, Chelsea. My mom died of MS a little over 4 years ago. I was feeling her around me all the time. We unfortunately had to have the cat put down because she got very ill quickly. After that, I haven't felt my mom around, and I miss her dearly. Is she mad at me?
Oh, never. Melissa, never feel like your mom is mad at you. She was your best friend. You did everything you possibly could to assist her. And guess what? She's going to be more proud of you. You have a beautiful family. She's helping your dad. Your dad's a stubborn man. So she keeps saying, you need to help your dad. Keep him on track, but don't forget about yourself. But she's not upset. She's not mad. She's not angry. She's actually laughing at that question just because she goes, you should know better. Your mom was a stubborn, bullheaded, determined woman. And she goes, I just need you to know that I love you more than words can describe. So just
correct me if I'm wrong, too. I feel like this cat is with her. Like the cat is like hanging out with the mom.
It was the attachment, which is why she doesn't feel her mom anymore.
Gotcha.
It's the umbilical cord. Your son sees her in the dreams, but does not recognize her. So pay attention as he gets older.
Okay. All right, this one says, Dan and Chelsea. Hey, Dan and Chelsea. Tia from Oregon. Am fighting my background. She's fighting her background check to get her job back. Do you see anything good coming of that?
I do see that you're going to have tangible proof, and I see a ton of paperwork. I see notoriety. I also see chicken scratch of someone else's signature signing off or something. I'm not sure what that is for. This is the only beginning right now. It's going to be a long battle. I'll be honest, I don't know the end result. All I know is it's going to be a life-changing course, and guess what? You're going to learn a lot about yourself during this time because your patience is going to be tested, and guess what? Don't sever off your tongue, but bite your tongue. Keep your chin above water. You don't want to burn bridges, but guess what? It's a niche on your belt. Lesson learned. Use it, abuse it for your own privilege, for your own well-being, and move forward. But it's the only beginning, and it's going to be an uphill battle.
Cool. Take a couple seconds just to kind of get a sip of water. But I want to, again, guys, just mention that Bernice is okay. The reason I called upon Chelsea tonight was because Bernice is having some breathing issues with asthma. So say some prayers for her that it's quick. And she just, she wanted to come on, but I told her, we need to let her rest. We have to let her fight these things through and with, rest. So that's what's up with Bernice, guys. And as you can see, the cool background we have on, guys, within these walls, the haunted space. And a lot of you probably don't even know that I have my own ghost hunting show. It's on thehaunted.space, www.thehaunted.space. Chelsea is also on the show with me, my friend Louie and my friend Lynn. And it's going to be on this Saturday at 11 o'clock. So if you are interested in seeing what we're all about, it's going to be live from the Hinsdale house. Part 2, we're going to be on the outside of the house, investigating the land and property, and it's going to be a good one.
It's an episode you honestly don't want to miss.
Yeah, sign up and check out all the episodes we've done so far. We've been traveling all around the country, investigating cool locations, and it would be cool to have you on there. Sweet. All right, keep asking your questions, guys. Make sure you're letting us know your name and where you're typing from, so just easier for Chelsea to tune in when we do that. And again, please share this for us. Hit that share button on Facebook. Help spread the word so we can promote Paranormal Warehouse for allowing us to do really cool shows like this. Periscope, invite your friends and followers. That'd be awesome. Hearts, super hearts, anything you want to give, we really appreciate it. I'm still looking further. It's live on YouTube and Twitch as well, and Twitter right now, so if you have questions on any of those platforms, go ahead and ask them, and we'll try to get to them as well. All right, this one, it says, hello, Dan and Chelsea. Does anyone in spirit have a message for me? Thank you. And let me get the name. Oh, wow, I just got rid of it. Ask that question again and type your name in so I can let her tune into that. All right, I'll do this one from Jenn from Florida. Do you see any change in my situation soon?
Jenn from Florida?
Jenn, Jen.
Change in situation. I do see a change. It's going to go good, and then there's going to be some bumps in the road. But I want you to know, as you're right on the right path, at that point in time, I feel like we're dodging bullets, but we have to go through the ruts in order to do it. Just keep your chin up. I'm also hearing, be careful who you trust, but I don't know how to take that. Be careful who you trust. So invest in your self-love more with those around you, but trust very few. Remember, it's easier to have 4 quarters than 100 pennies. So just watch who's around you.
All right, this one's from, where did it go here? I just had it. Oh, Alessandra Polaris. She says, sorry I stepped out of the room, but my son and I see shadows passing all the time. I can feel their presence and picture them. Any idea of what they are or why they're there?
I do see is that you're communicating with spirit in general. It's nothing, nobody specific. But the thing with the afterlife / heaven, whatever your belief is, mine's heaven, it's actually 3 feet above the earth's surface. So with that being said, when it looks like shadows are kind of hovering and floating, they are walking in their dimension. All right? So imagine what we look like to them. We're probably floating, and they're like, what is going on?
This is true.
It's the same. On the contrary, all right? It's catch-22. They are doing it too. So you're seeing spirit in general, all right? I want you to write down anything you do see. Keep a note of it, because if you're constantly seeing the same exact person, ask, who are you? What do you need? It may be a long-distance relative that you've never met that's just there to let you know because they are your guardian angel, or you're seeing past lives, something. But write it down. You're very gifted. Just make sure you're grounded and open up your senses. But write it down as much as you can.
Cool. All right, back to the question that I screwed up. All right, it's Brenda from Tennessee. She says, hello, Dan and Chelsea. Does anyone in spirit have a message for me?
From Tennessee. I do keep hearing you need to drink more water, because I do see some dehydration coming in due to stress. That's coming up. It's not now. It's in the next couple of months. Okay? So stay hydrated. I don't see I'm not a doctor, so I can't diagnose or prescribe, but I just want you to stay hydrated enough, because I do see possible IV coming into play to kind of boost you back up, because it sees you're going to go through a lot. But just letting you know, you're going to feel like a buoy, and you're not knowing, like, oh my God, I can't believe I'm doing it. But guess what? You're still afloat. And that's all God and we could ever ask of you. So just keep moving forward during that time. Also watch reactions to, I can't tell if it's gluten or carbohydrates, all right? Just watch that, because I do see you swelling and or getting bloated very quickly, all right? But I'm warning you, because I feel it's a trickle-down effect, because we're not taking care of ourselves. But just focus on you and your own well-being, and everything will come into play.
Okay. This one is from Katy Richardson from Colorado. She says, do you see any partner for me in the future?
Heading to Colorado in July.
That wasn't the question, Chelsea.
Partner in the future.
She keeps rubbing in. She's taking a week vacation at the beginning of July.
I'm super excited.
Yeah.
All right. So partner.
She's doing. She's going to.
No, never.
No, she doesn't use mind-altering smoking apparatuses.
Like a knuckle sandwich. All right. So Katy, for partner in the future, I do see someone coming in, but it's not the one. All right. But it's funny, because I feel like we're going to go from one end of the spectrum to the other. And the reason why it's not the one, because you actually need to meet in the middle, all right? You deserve someone that's worth your time, gives love, the way that you react to it. We all have a different love language. If you have not read the love language book, please do so. Because if you don't understand your partner, you're not going to live a happy life. So I do see someone coming in that's not the one. Shut Dan. He's not the one. But that's okay, because it's a lesson learned, and I do see in about 1.5 years, push out to is the forever one. So just keep moving forward, chugging along, but if you can read the love language book, that would be great.
All right. Paula Foltz, she says, Chelsea, my mom's name is Nancy. She died of Alzheimer's in 2000. I did not make it to her before she died. She was my best friend. I miss her so much. Do you have anything from her?
Don't hold it against yourself that you didn't make it. One thing about spirit, we actually plan our life ahead of time. So when we come into this world, we know how we're going to die. We know when we're going to die. We choose it. And she chose to go so you did not see her suffer with her last breath, okay? She heard you. You were speeding there. And she goes, I heard you because you were upset, you were angry. And she goes, but I just want you to release that baggage because it's not good for you or your soul. And she goes, I just need you to, something about flowers. I feel like I'm putting flowers somewhere. I don't know if it's on her grave or just acknowledging her. And she goes, I love it. She goes, I just need you to know as I'm hearing every word that you say, and I'm sending as much love as I can to you, but it gives you really bad anxiety. So if you want to try to release that emotion, that would be ideal. Meditation, oils, crystals, positive daily devotionals, positive affirmations, it would be ideal because she's trying to get in touch with you, but you're not hearing her. So we just need to relax and rejuvenate and open up our ears. Ear chakras, not our ears.
Right. Awesome. Do it up. All right. This one is from Sarah. She's from Action, Ontario, Canada. She wondered if you would be able to tell her the name of any of her spirit guides.
S-A-R-A-H or S-A-R-A?
S-A-R-A-H. And maybe her soulmate's name?
Soulmate is not what you think it is. Soulmate is not the person we're with for the rest of our life. So if you're asking about that, I can see J as the first name and S as either the middle name or the last name. But as for, you said spirit guides, right?
Yep.
I'm just writing. I hear Guarana, but I see that they're different ethnicity. So it's like Karana yoga, it's
right.
Guarana. It is a woman, mid-40s. She's one of your spirit guides to keep you focused first and foremost. Because you're always here, but you want to help here, and back there. When it's okay to revamp and just be right here in the present moment. I do have a spirit guide that is a Native American descent as well. I keep hearing we call him Joseph, but I know he's got a tribe name that I cannot pronounce. I feel he was head of a tribe, but it's funny because I also see, Sarah, that you were part of a tribe in a past life, which is why we have that connection with Native American. But those were your two people, and as for the person you were supposed to be with, J and S as the name of the letters.
Okay. This one is from YouTube. This is from Kathy from Liverpool, United Kingdom. Does anyone in the spirit world have a message for me because she feels she's being watched while she sleeps, and it doesn't feel nice?
K-A-T-H-Y or C-A-T-H-Y?
C-A-T-H-Y.
If you feel that you're being watched while you're sleeping and you are uncomfortable, I'm going to ask you, have you ever been touched, ever been pushed, has the bed ever been shaken? If that is the case, then it's not good. But if you feel just being watched, I need to ask you questions so if you can respond, Dan, if you can pay attention to that, if
Sure.
possible. I need to know if this is at a certain time in the night, if you feel you are awake or you're subconsciously awake and you feel paralyzed and trapped in your body, all right? So I need to know that if you could answer that, because I feel we have a bunch of different stuff going on that you're actually traveling, which means that your soul is doing a ton of work. But what happens is when you have astral projection and when it's coming back in, you can feel paralyzed and see everything around you, which means you can see spirit.
She said she's been woken by getting touched.
Do you, if she does not have marks, we're okay. But being touched, I do feel it's a grandfather just tapping.
Mm-hmm. Why won't he let her sleep?
But the problem is that she could be asking for help, but during the day, she cannot be hearing. So between 1 and 4 in the morning is when the dimension breaks down. So heaven and earth become one around that time frame. When the dew hits the grass, we merge, all right? So that's why he's able to kind of touch you and get your attention. Now, whatever you do, remember, I want you to have a little booklet next to your bed, a pad of paper, something to write down going 3:03 in the morning. If it's constantly 3:03, I need you to Google angel number 3 and angel number 0. All right, because they're trying to get your attention. But what happens is your mind is so cluttered that you can't hear. So they're trying to come to you while you're sleeping, which obviously sucks.
Yeah.
But we have to work with it because you're asking for assistance, but you're not getting it during the day. I don't feel you're in any harm's way. So I just want you to keep doing what you're doing, but write down whatever you can remember.
Cool. All right, I've been waiting on this one.
Uh-oh. That's not good.
No, it's good. It popped out at me, so it's one that I wanted to make sure I asked. Her name's Lorena Perales. She's from Anaheim, California. She wants to know if he was there at the accident, and if he's also the one that moves things on her and walks behind her.
The one at accident moves things and walks behind her?
Yeah.
Accident? Yes. You're a cat with 9 lives. Keep hearing his eye protected, and there he's showing me bubble wrap. So he did something to kind of protect impact of some sort, all right? Walking behind you, yes, he's in your personal space and he thinks it's hysterical. Moving stuff, it is him, but I also see another woman with him. Older woman, late 70s, early 80s, that did pass away within the last 10 years or so, and that's who's getting your attention. But yes, he was at the accident. Bubble wrap.
Awesome. All right, this one is from Freya, and she says, my ex-boyfriend passed away a few years ago. Is he mad at her?
Absolutely not. Whatever we have here on Earth, we leave that baggage before we cross through the tunnel. He never got to apologize. He did say some hurtful things or didn't say enough, okay? He keeps saying, I just want you to know is that I am not mad at you and I hope you're not mad at me. Because he never got to say a lot before he passed away, and he apologizes for that. But he says, I just want you to love yourself again, and you will find love. And he's excited.
Awesome. This one's from Ashley LaBoy. Hi, Chelsea and Dan. I made a huge life-changing decision. I'm wondering if I made the right choice from Buffalo, New York.
Ashley, I haven't seen you in a long time. It was much needed, but we need to budget differently, all right? Something's going to come into play that you're going to regret, but it's because you're outside your comfort zone. You're right where you need to be. Keep moving forward. Just know budgeting is going to come into play. Communication with your spouse is absolutely necessary and key with this change, all right? That's sending love and light to you.
And congratulations on following your path. Because it's going to be, when you get it and it's going the right way, it's going to feel amazing. It's going to be awesome for you.
Amazing.
Amazing. Kelly D, she says, G'day, from down under.
I love it.
I'm open for many messages. Is there anything coming my way? Thank you in advance.
How do you spell her name?
Kelly.
Okay.
Kelly D.
Down under. I do see they're showing me a funnel and more money coming in. So Spirit is trying to provide you with more money. So either a raise or a change in income is coming in, okay? And I'm happy for you because it's well-deserved. You're overworked and underpaid, all right?
Isn't that
You're not
normal,
acknowledged.
everybody?
Yes, you're not acknowledged, so more money's coming in. But I do see as possible insurance change, and I don't know if that's your actual insurance is changing or medical comes in and stuff isn't approved. I'm not sure. Just pay attention to medical, all right? But guess what? You're not going to be drowning in debt. So just keep moving forward, keeping your head above water. You're right where you need to be. I need you to walk more. Get those circulation moving. All right? I guess I should take my advice too.
We should all take your advice.
I need to walk more.
I definitely need to walk more. All right, this one's from Kelly Baker. Hi, Chelsea and Dan.
Hi, Kelly.
Kelly Baker here. I recently had neck surgery.
She just texted me.
I know my dad was with me when I went under, but I know there was 2 other spirits there. And she wanted to know if she'll ever know what they said during the time she was under. Interesting.
One of them was your child that you miscarried.
Speak up.
One of them was your child that you miscarried.
Okay.
All right. And the other one was your grandmother on your mother's side of the family, who was a little bit distant because of the fact that she wasn't the first and foremost. Your father was. I don't know if the doctor told you, but I believe you flatlined, or something along the lines of that. You were, your soul left its body, which could be astrally travel, but it's not, because the fact you were in surgery for something very, very, very important, and it was life-changing surgery, and guess what? You're like 100% better. But Dad made sure that he cured what needed to be cured. But the other two was your child that you miscarried and Grandma, but they were there because they're a trio, all right? But do me a favor. You're going to need to help your mom emotionally about some stuff, because your mom's going to go through some stuff. So if Kim's listening too, we're going to need your help as well, because Mom is going to be stressed, and Dad's letting her know, don't worry about it, finances are going to be fine, and we're going to be able to have money to pay the bills. All right?
All right.
Went off on a tangent. Sorry.
That's all right. Hey, you got to do what you got to do. Guys, again, thanks so much for tuning in. Any new people tuning in, please hit that share button for us. Help spread the word. Periscope, guys, make sure you like and share my page. And also invite followers. That's the most important thing. We can get more people in. What do you got in there tonight? Infusing.
Fulfill your destiny in peace and calming. Smells great.
Yeah, it does smell really good.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like I just want to like chill and go to bed. Smells good.
Yeah,
Very.
I want to chill and go to bed too.
All right, this one's from Eddy Pipes. He's from Chicago. My grandma passed away years ago, and she used to live downstairs from him. And every here and now and then I go downstairs and sit and talk with my grandma in spirit. Sometimes I see shadows, though. Is this a good thing?
Absolutely. Absolutely. I know that she normally, when you go down to talk with her, she's in her normal spot. So I feel like she had a specific spot where she sat, and she loves it. She goes, but it's funny because you think you need to come down and talk to me, but yet you could talk to me in your own home, and I hear you. But that's the funny part about us being human and in the physical world. We feel we need to physically speak and go to the cemetery or speak to the urn, whatever you wish to
Yeah,
do.
right.
But you don't need to. But as for seeing shadows, absolutely, that's normal because they're out of your peripheral vision. We cannot see spirit head on unless you are very gifted, either with your third eye or with your eye senses to open up. But that's totally normal. That's totally okay.
Awesome. All right, Brooke from North Tonawanda. She's just wondering if there is any good, positive vibes or any love coming my way this year.
P-R-O-O-K-E?
Right.
Good vibes. Yes. You don't need luck, but a lot of stuff's going to go in your favor. But I'm going to tell you, when it starts to go in your favor, the shoe's going to drop. But it's not going to drop in the sense of like, I can't take this anymore. It's more of like, okay, that didn't go as planned, but everything's been going so great that I kind of half expected it. But we need to get your emotional vibration a little higher. Self-love a little bit more, because you've dealt with a lot of backstabbers and people that have hurt you, and we don't want to do that anymore, but your vibration is very low. So we need to revamp. We need to work on the emotional and the mental and the physical support. And once you put your mind and body at ease and in sync, it's going to go a lot easier. But things will go very easy. A shoe's going to drop, but it's going to be fine because you're going to be above water anyways. But obviously, you know how it is. Something goes good for a certain amount of time, and you fall off the wagon. It's normal, but I'm going to let you know that there is good stuff on the horizon.
Okay. This one is from Shannon Powers. She says she's been getting a lot of smells from her childhood lately. Is it my grandpa Hefner and my dad who keeps saying, Shannon, wake up, but no one's there? It also hears a woman's voice. Can you tell her what those are?
Your dad is yelling, wake up. And the reason why you can't see them is because with your eyes, you can't see them. But your ear sensitivity and your ear chakras are open. So that is your dad. I do keep hearing your grandpa. And someone's smoking a pipe as well. I'm not sure if that's him. But it's funny because it's like taking you into the past. And you could feel that emotion like you were at great-grandpa's house coloring book. It takes you way back. So what I want you to do is take it as a memory that they are with you. And what was the last question?
Oh,
Grandpa,
also, woman's voice.
Woman's voice. That is your spirit guide. I keep hearing Anna Marie. That's the name, Anna Marie. So if you ask, you're going to hear them talk. But that's why you're hearing the woman's voice, because she's there as your guardian angel and your spirit guide.
Awesome. All right, this one is from Colette from Liverpool, United Kingdom. She says, "Hi, Chelsea and Dan," and 2 X's. Does that mean she's giving us kisses or hugs? Either way.
Hugs.
Anything from spirit family members. Thank you.
All right. I do see money going out unexpectedly. Feel bad even saying it because I could tell it's a lump sum.
Oh boy.
And forewarning you now, the change that you get from a coffee every day, put off to the side, because you're going to need it. I feel that stuff needs to be done anyways, but wrong time and more than expected. But it needs to be done, so just work with it the best way you can and just know that you're not doing it by yourself. Spirit's always there.
Okay. This is from Renee Stanberry. She says, "Hi, Dan and Chelsea. I have dreams of my loved ones trying to tell me something, and this happens on a weekly basis. My loved ones died under weird circumstances. Please help give me closure. I would be so grateful if I could understand these dreams."
Renee, right, you said?
Yep, Stanberry.
It's multiple different people each time. And her soul is actually in the dream. So what is happening is that she's going to heaven to visit.
Oh boy.
Which is part of astral travel. But you just answered your own question because you asked, your loved ones died in weird circumstances and you don't know why. They're trying to tell you why. So what's happening is whatever you do remember in your dream, write it down because each dream does not make sense. That dream makes no sense at all. But remember, dreams are not supposed to be clear and vivid because your subconscious mind takes over and overanalyzes things. So I want you to write it down, and each day the puzzle piece is there to fulfill your puzzle. They are letting you know is don't overthink, don't overanalyze, don't overrationalize. Live right now. Because I know there's some family issues of some sort of lack of communication and stuff that has been unanswered. And they keep telling me is that you cannot fix it and only you can work on you. So you start moving forward and the rest will follow. But with dreams, please write them down, and each day you're going to get the missing puzzle piece.
Awesome. All right, this is from Shay Rose Cook. She says, "Hello, Chelsea and Dan. My name is Shay, and I live in Arcade, New York. My grandpa just passed away last year. At the time, I had just given birth to my son, Lucas. I wasn't able to be there for him during his passing, and I regret not being there for him every day. I'm wondering if he's watching over my son and if he has any messages for me."
After every ending comes a new beginning, and that's exactly what happened, all right? Never think he's upset with you. Don't be upset with yourself, because guess what? You gave birth to a miracle, all right? He is assigned to your son as a protector, so he's there when needed. But grandpa's very busy. I feel like he's got a to-do list, and he's kind of, we always joke, bar hop. He's house hopping, all right?
Oh boy.
So he's fixing things, he's taking care of people, because there's a lot of people that do, quote-unquote, need him, including your son. So just letting you know, he hears everything. He does watch over Lucas, and Lucas will I have a dream of him that as he gets older, he may even say, Mommy, I'm seeing this man standing in front of me. It says he's my grandfather, or his name is Joe. That type of scenario will happen. But he is watching over you and your son and the family, so never feel he's not.
Awesome. This one is from Tiffany Spear. She says, Hello, Chelsea. My name is Tiffany, and I'm from Indiana. I was a child when my father passed away. I've always felt like I could have done more, and I feel like it's my fault. My sister feels the same way because she didn't go. I woke up to him gone, and I was wondering if he had any messages for me.
Well, don't hold that against yourself at all. Again, Spirit chooses to go when they want to go. You couldn't have done anything more. There was a lot of pain and a lot of different issues that doctors couldn't even fix. Okay? So for you and your sister, he just wants you to know that he loves you. He's seen how far you've grown. And he never wants you to feel that he's not there. The problem is you can't feel him because you're worried on the baggage that you're carrying from his passing. If we can release that baggage in the sense of, I know Dad's not upset with me. It's okay that I wasn't there. That's fine. When we can release that, your body's going to become open and you're going to feel a hell of a lot lighter. Because your dad keeps saying is, I'm coming to you. You just can't hear me. And same thing with your sister. You both are kind of spinning your wheels in mud every day. We don't want to do that anymore. Put in 4-wheel drive and get out and start hitting the horizon and positivity straightforward. Okay?
Awesome. I want to give shout-outs to Rosa, Malberg, Sherry Lickers, Missy Anne, Janice Thompson, Brooke Rogers, and Tina Stanley Anderson. Thank you so much for the Super Hearts, guys. Really appreciate it. That's awesome. You guys are amazing. All right, this one is from Christina Handy. Good evening from Texas. My father, David, passed away 13 years ago when I was 16, and my mother is still not at peace with his passing. She keeps hoping and asking for a sign that he is at rest and still watching over us. Has he ever tried to reach out to my mom or myself? Thank you.
He does, and the problem with spirit is that, again, it's not vivid. They can't just come up to you, knock on your door, and say, hey, I'm okay. It's more of the dimes, the wind blowing. I'm going to touch real quick on Hinsdale. It could be very quiet, nothing, and we're ready to communicate. The trees start to move, yet there's no wind. It's like they're talking to you. They want to talk. Think outside the box. When you go to bed and your mind is racing a mile a minute and you have this dream that, I just remember someone saying, I love you. That could be your dad. Every little thing is a message. That gut, the light blowing out, the light keep flickering, the footsteps you hear. I keep hearing he's with the dog, something about the dog. So pay attention to that. He is trying to get to your mom because the anniversary or birthday or celebration of some sort is coming up and we're kind of an emotional roller coaster. And he keeps saying is, tell my wife that I love her and there was nothing more we could have done, but I'm thankful that I was comfortable with my passing. And it was quick and painless. And I keep hearing is that she's sitting in a certain spot. I'm not a doctor. I can't diagnose or prescribe, but I do see some depression that is sat in, which is why we cannot hear. All right, so we need to revamp again on the emotional struggle. If you need help with that, let me know. I'll take care of it. I'll give you some oils. But he loves all of you very much. And I know he's coming to your mom to let her know that she's not alone. She doesn't feel she can do it by herself anymore. And guess what? She's strong enough and she can do it.
All right, this one is from Missy Anne. And she says, Hi, Chels. My abilities are at a peak again. More also, should I brush them off like I always have?
If you can't balance it, ask them to dim it down. I know you're supposed to have them, so if you're not ready to fulfill that part, that's okay. It's not like you're going to put it on the back burner, you're never going to get it back. But it's like the dimmer switch that I always say. You can dim it down a notch. So ask them, I'm overwhelmed, I have a lot of stuff going on, can we just dim it down a notch? Do that. You're supposed to have it, but if you're not ready to take on, that's okay. Just ask them to dim it down because you're ready to move forward. But slow and steady wins the race. Don't feel you gotta 65 stay alive.
Cool, and guys, stay tuned, all right? immediately following this show, you're going to have Box Talk is going to be on tonight. They're rotating every other week. They're going to be on Mondays every other week. So immediately following the show, if you hadn't got your question answered yet, Mooney and Dee are going to be on right after us, and hopefully they can help you out. Another hour, who knows how long they'll go. But yeah, make sure you click and refresh and watch Box Talk at 9 o'clock. All right, we got a question here. This is kind of a multi-part, but we'll go with it. Larry Ligamari. Hello, Chelsea and Dan. I'm Larry from Niagara Falls, New York. Will my finances get any better? And please tell me if I will find the perfect man for me. And then he's asking about somebody named Mr. A. Will he ever come back? There's a three-parter.
Okay, so finances.
Perfect man, Mr. A.
Man, Mr. A. Finances. Yes, but I do feel it's going to be a struggle for a while longer, okay? I feel it's like every time we feel we're going to get ahead, money's got to go up for something else. Totally normal, just roll with the punches. A man. Standards need to be lowered. I think you're picky, which is fine. I mean, you know what you want, but, lower the standard just a little bit. Mr. A will not be coming back is what I keep hearing. But guess what? You need new beginnings and a new fresh start, and you're going to get it. So just keep moving forward and just know that self-love is the first priority for you.
Awesome. All right, guys, thank you so much for tuning in. We've been here for an hour. We really appreciate it. If you guys want to set up a private reading with Chelsea, hit up her Facebook page. Find her Chelsea Gill or psychicmediumchelseagill.com. You can send her a message there, and she'll be more than happy to get back with you and answer questions. Stay tuned for Box Talk with Psychic Medium Christopher Moon and Spiritual Counselor D. Garcia. They're coming up next. Just refresh your page, and they should be on shortly. Thanks again, guys, so much for tuning in, and have a great rest of your week. I'll see you guys tomorrow on Phenomena Encountered. And then again, we'll see you this weekend on Within These Walls, Saturday on the Haunted Dot Space. See you later, everybody.
Bye.